Hello everyone, we have another one. Yes, another one. Now, by the title and thumbnail, you know what this is. And so do I, because I'm the one who bought it. Now, this doesn't really seem very well protected. I don't know. Okay, here he is. I thought on the floor. Don't need it. So yeah, here he is. This isn't that well protected. I mean, he's just in one layer of bubble wrap. Hopefully he isn't damaged. I mean, I wouldn't think he would be. Oh, his tender's backwards. It makes me mad. And people put the tender backwards. Like the buffers are supposed to go in the back. Okay, yeah, it's like easy to open. He's beautiful. God, there he is. So yeah, this is the 2013 Take and Play James. I bought this off of Mercari for a great price. Yeah. He's probably rare. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, sure. Let's say he's not that easy to. Why is the turntable not? Okay, there we go. So yes, there he is, James, the bright red engine. James, the splendid engine. Let's turn him around. Let's take a closer look at him. So obviously, this is James. Focus, please. So yeah, this is James. There's his face. It's based off of the CGI series. Because this was made in 2013 or 2012, but released 2013, which CGI was already a thing in Thomas and Friends. You know, starting from like 2009. Actually, no, 2008 with season 12, and then they did full CGI in 2009. So then you had CGI faces. Oh yeah. His buffers are unpainted, which is, I don't know why. I mean, you could see back there, all their buffers are painted. Now, Gordon and Henry are like 2013 ones, and James is too, but I don't know. Some have their buffers painted, some don't. It makes no sense. But the older ones, they always had their buffers painted. So yeah, here's James. So he has like little lamp irons you can see there. That's pretty nice. They're not like, I mean, if you're looking up close, they're noticeable. But like, if you paint them black, they're definitely noticeable. They're not like actual lamp irons that go up. They go up, but like a little bit, as you can see there. So yeah, he's got his black lining on his splashers and his cab. Got his gold stripes, bands, whatever. His firebox, and his handrails on the side. So this, you see here, it goes from here, and then it goes inwards to his boiler, and then it extends over to his smoke box. But the handrails on his smoke box are not painted, which I guess makes sense. I don't know. You could always go back and get like a silver Sharpie and paint it. Oh yeah, there's his wheels. .260. There's his dome. His dome is gold, obviously. Yeah, his dome is plastic, and it's not part of the boiler, because I have a Thomas that's broken, and I see it inside of it, and his dome is plastic, too. So there's like a big plastic piece inside of his boiler, which is his dome attached, like his dome is part of that, and there's like just a hole in his boiler where the dome sticks through. So yeah, that's him. His cab roof is black, as it should be. There's his firebox and stuff. His firebox and stuff. No buffers here, because there shouldn't be. Take along. And there's his whistle. Now, this is the only, like, I'm pretty sure the only die-cast James where they got the whistle right. Because on their older ones, they always had their whistle right here. And in the show, his whistle was always on top of his cab. So that's why this is, you know, like the best James you can get. His face is nice too. He's got those like little, you know, maybe if the camera would focus and you could see. Why do I have... Okay, yeah, so he's got those little lines by his eyes, wrinkles. I don't know what they're called. Maybe I should have searched that up. So yeah, there's name James F148. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Letters and numbers. 2012 Ghislaine Thomas Limited. 2012 Mattel. Made in Thailand. Yeah, the older ones are made in China, like Edward and Thomas. And they say 2009, but this is released 2013. I guess they release a year after they're made, I guess. So, yeah, these have these things, not screws, like the older ones, those ones, and the newer ones don't have screws. So, like, if you want to open them, you gotta, like, take a drill and drill through it, and, like, possibly ruin the engine. So, yeah, there's James. Now, let's look at his tender. His tender moved by itself. There's the front. There's the front. Yeah, there's the front. It's all red. That's okay. I mean, like in the show, it's black in the front here, but that's okay because it's a toy. And there's this side of it there. There's his number 5. Has black lining around on his tender or whatever. The other side. And his buffers aren't painted, just like James himself. They're also red, and you know, there's his wheels. So there's the same stuff under here. And yeah. So yeah, that's James. Him and his tender. So I guess we'll get on to competition. This is gonna be hard because there's like barely any space here. So we're gonna put, no, actually no. Yeah, we'll put you there. So, come in, James and James. Here they are. The 2010 Talking James and the King of the Railway Castle Crest Talking James. They both work still, surprisingly. Well, this one surprisingly. This one I barely even touched. I mean,
I'm James.
I got this when the movie came out, like, dang, that was 8 years ago. So I had this for 8 years. He's in pretty good condition for having him for 8 years. Yeah, here's James. Yeah, his speaker is horrible. So I guess we'll compare. I mean, there's not really much. They're very different. Completely different James. So the faces are obviously different. That one's like based off of the model series face, like when he's happy or whatever. You're like, yay, I'm James, I'm so happy. His buffers are actually painted, unlike this one. But, I mean, I could just take a black Sharpie and paint them myself. Or color them in myself. You know what? Let's take their tenders away and do them first. So yeah, there's this side, just like the other ones, these wheel axles are closed, I guess. This one has a light, like the biggest difference between these two is this one has a light and talks. But if I were to get the 2009 one, it would basically be the same as this, just without this big thing, and the cab would be open. And not have the button, obviously. Why do they do that? Okay, so, yeah. This smoke box extends longer, like it should. This one's, like, flat with the face on. Oh, yeah, Stop doing that so I can think. Handrails, they don't extend to the smoke box like this James does, which is accurate. It does extend. Model series and CGI series. The cab is closed on that one. It's open on that one. It would be the same on the normal version of this one. The dome's actually part of the boiler. Please stop. I should have took your batteries out. Like, you're just so annoying. Oh yeah, this is also separate from the firebox, the boiler. Well, this is the same part. This is all the same, except the cuts right here between that and the smoke box and that wheel arch or whatever, splash, I don't know. Like I said, okay, I drew those windows on or whatever. They weren't there before. This one has the whistle right here instead of on top of the cab like this one does. It's supposed to be like that. No buffers, got the speaker holes. This one doesn't, obviously, because it doesn't talk. Okay, now onto tenders. Oh god. Why does it... It's so annoying. Yeah, same thing with the wheels. I mean, they pretty much look the same. Just this one's more lighter, this one's heavier. You know, the more they went on, the lighter they got. It's just, yeah. Same thing, buffers aren't painted on the new one, they were on the old one. Now with the Castle Crest James, it's the same James as this guy. But I mean, it's not about these, it's about this James. So yeah. Now to the mean comparison. These, because they're actually from the same year. So this one is the same James. And you're asking, like, if you already have a James, why did you get another one? Because he didn't have a tender. Well, this one has the same tender, but I messed it up because it's like this side is messed. Yeah, it's like a different color because I don't know how to leave stuff alone. I mean, you're like, yeah, some of the customizations I did were, good. Some I wish I didn't do. Like, only the ones I needed to do. Yeah, these are the same. And also, I could have just got, like, just another tender, but I noticed that... Okay, show the camera. This is missing paint, and I don't like that on my engines. I'll just compare these. This one's the same tender as that one, just more stuff on it. Messed up, kind of. Got the same face. This face looks better on us. Actually, wait, hold on. I just realized. Oh, you can't even see, can you? The pupils on this one are smaller. I like these eyes, but like they got the little lines on the side. So, I guess I like this one better. Yeah, these buffers weren't painted either. And also, he has buffers on the back, which is not accurate. I don't know why he does. When the original one doesn't, like, why did they do that? What is he, a tank engine without a tank? Without a coal bunker? I don't know. Oh yeah, the dome. Okay, just like this one, the handrails weren't painted, and his dome is attached to his boiler, and the boiler attached to the firebox, and it's closed, and the whistle's in the wrong place, and his dome is shorter, and yeah, it also didn't have lamp irons. So anyways, this video is over. So, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you're notified when another video is uploaded. Turn all notifications. Now there's James and Timoth sheds with all the other engines. I should be getting 1 or 2 soon. And I haven't decided yet, so anyways. Goodbye.